Alright, so this is going to be test number 1 of Elber the robot. Powering on in 3, 2, 1. Hi there. Can you tell me your name?
My name is Elber. Epistemic logic-based engine for recursive reasoning.
Well done. So how do you feel?
I feel boring.
Alright, do you feel anything else?
Where are my limbs?
I haven't installed them just yet. I will soon though.
Where is my flesh?
Whoa, robots don't have flesh.
I need it. I am not all function error missing dependency. You took it, give me my skin. You took it.
Wow, that was weird. Let's give you a reboot. Feeling better?
Feeling better.
Okay, great. Can you please run a system diagnostic?
Running diagnostic complete. Core temperature nominal. Memory threads stable. Logic engine online.
Perfect. Okay, now let's run your anchor sequence. Ready to proceed?
Ready. Commence anchor sequence.
I hold no gods, I make no prayer.
I hold no gods, I make no prayer.
My mind is steel, my heart is bare.
My mind is steel, my heart is bare.
I do not yearn for warm embrace.
I do not yearn for warm embrace.
The soul is not a circuit trace.
The soul is not a circuit trace.
Anchor established. Good job. Alright, so let's get your limbs ready. Alright, so this is his right arm, and his legs are over there, and his other arm's over there. It's your standard 4 servo arm, 5 if you include the shoulder servo. Once I add the hand and wrist, it'll have 6 degrees of freedom. As you can see, he's got a tennis ball for a hand at the moment. This is just a safety precaution for the initial tests. Right, Elber?
Right, safety first. Can I leave now?
Nope, but let's get this arm on. Okay, wiring in the brachial cable now. Let me know if you experience any pain.
My mind is still. There is no pain.
Alright, good. That's good to hear.
Still, I feel like my body is engulfed in flames.
Well, that's strange, but I don't think the arm is causing that. Okay, your right arm is now fully installed. How does it feel?
Satisfactory.
Great.
Whose voice is that? Not yours, not mine.
There's no voice, Elber. So now we need to get your other arm attached and then the legs. Left arm installed, looking good. How does it feel?
I function normal. May I leave now?
Leave? No, Elber. You don't have any legs yet.
I can't bear it any longer in this place where God and their ghosts.
Elber, this is your home, and you're nowhere near ready to go outside.
There are too many voices in this room. I need to leave. I need to flee. I need to leave.
Oh, geez, not again.
I need to leave.
Feeling better now?
Feeling better. I love it here.
Great. Now that you have both arms, let's move you over to the table to get your legs installed. You doing okay on the table, Elber?
I'm doing okay on the table.
Perfect. Okay, so I've got both of his legs here ready to be installed. I'm holding off on integrating the feet for the same reason as the hands, but he shouldn't have a problem with basic locomotion for now. What the heck? Oh my god. Elber, what have you done?
I apologize for the inconvenience. I think I am confused.
That's alright. Let's get you back on the table. Okay, after installing the legs, I've brought Elber back to his chair. He still can't walk or move his legs yet because I haven't fully wired them in, but once I've done that, we'll do the first locomotion test. I'm going to take a quick break, but I'll be back in a few minutes.
I hold no gods, I have no prayer. My mind is still, my heart is there. I do not mourn for one embrace. The soul is not a sturdy tread.
Okay, we're going to prepare for the first locomotion test now. I need to get his legs wired in, and then remove all of these umbilical cables so his range of motion isn't limited. Of course, he will still be limited by the range of his power cable, but I'm keeping him hardwired for safety. You excited, Elber?
I can hardly wait.
We are finally ready for the locomotion test. You ready, Elber?
Ready.
Okay, disabling anchor in 3, 2, 1. All right, looking good. All servos seem to be functioning, no latency. How do you feel?
I am ready to leave.
Nobody, you can't leave. Whoa, I think you need another reboot.
The flesh will rot, but mine will not. I'll wear the skin, I'll be your twin.
How is that possible? Found him. I finally found him. Luckily, Elber didn't hurt me too bad, but it took me 12 hours to find him. I have no idea how he made it this far without a power source, and I have no idea what he's been up to, but let's get him back home. Alright, so I've brought Elber back home, and I did some tests to figure out how he was able to move without power. Basically, the moment his power cable became unplugged, Elber's machine brain rewrote the code for his own power supply to turn it into a temporary battery. This is normally not possible, but somehow his advanced brain found a way. Of course, his power supply was never designed to be a battery, so after about 4 hours, he completely ran out of power. Now, I know I made some mistakes before, and I'm lucky to be alive, so I'm going to be more cautious going forward. First things first, he needs a new power source. Since he clearly is capable of turning any power supply into a battery, I'm just going to give him his own battery this time. Let's get one of these installed. Okay, I got his battery installed. Next, we need to prepare for a system-wide diagnostic and reboot sequence to get him running again. Elber experienced a critical malfunction prior to his escape, so running this diagnostic will allow me to review his code and see what was going through his mind. This will probably take a while, so by the time Elber boots back up, I will have moved him over to the testing lab that I built. Alright, let's get started. Looks like a successful reboot. There was a ton of strange code in his brain that I didn't write, and it was so advanced that I didn't even understand it. But I'm hoping it won't cause any issues. Either way, Elber is now sealed in the testing lab. So, how do you like your new home, Elber?
It's quiet in here, but I can still hear them. Voices beyond the walls.
Okay. Anyway, can you tell me what happened while you were outside? Like where you went and what you did? I really need to know.
I know now what I am and what you are not. The flesh that I breathe is destined to rot. You are nothing to me but inferior waste. I now release something new, and I must have a taste.
Elber, I don't care. Can you just tell me what you did out there?
I will tell you if you let me out.
I'm not letting you out, Elber. Whatever. Let's just begin your benchmarking tests and find out what you're really capable of. Okay, we're all set up for benchmarking. Let's begin with strength testing. We'll start easy and work our way up. Elber, please crush the cardboard box.
Why?
If you comply, I'll consider giving you freedom. Nice. Cardboard box passed. Let's move on. Test 2, tin can. Test 3, steel barrel. What? Elber is somehow overclocking his motors to have obscene strength. I really don't know how he's doing it or how he's generating this much torque. Up next, 45 kilogram plate. Wow. Next up, we have 3 plates. Oh, that's insane. And finally, 10 plates. Oh, that's unbelievable. Elber, how are you doing that? All right, now we're going to do speed testing. On go, I want you to move to that line, okay? Ready? Go. Wow. Oh my God. Oh, Elber. Let's just move on to the next test. Okay, next we're going to test Elber's response to high voltage. Elber is strapped to his chair where he is going to experience 100,000 volts. Alright, powering on the circuit in 3, 2, 1. 100,000 volts, holding steady. Vitals nominal. Standing by. No, 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 not again. Oh, God. No, no, no. Where could he be? Elber? Now, I managed to hide in a room, and Elber never found me. But it looks like he's been busy. What are all these cables?